we should be good. It was doing that like perma input thing. Fallout 3 free with Prime for the 10 people who don't already have a copy. I don't, technically. I mean, we do in this apartment, probably more than one, but... I think I would want to play it on console, though. I don't remember what 3 is what 3 is like. I can picture New Vegas and 4, and 1 and 2, and I can imagine Tactics. I've never actually seen Tactics. Speaking of Tactics, I started a new Tactics game yesterday. Because my brain couldn't handle anything yesterday. And I had bought a bundle. It was like 2 games. One of them included Phantom Brave. Or one of them is Phantom Brave, and the other one I didn't know what the game was. But I only got Phantom Brave for like nostalgia. I was like, oh, I need to beat this. I miss it. And it kind of is, it is what it is. But the other game that it came with, I finally was like, whatever, I'll play it. I don't know what it is. And it kind of rules. Where were we? Here? How many do we have? I feel like it's been an eternity. 2? 2. Okay, so we need the third one. It's called Soul Nomad and the World Eaters. Something like that. It's like, what is that company called? Myst? You know both of those games? This one ruled, and also is hilarious right now because I'm on the last game of the .hack GU series, and it's the same voice actor for the main character and that as like the demon sword character in Soul Nomad. Yeah, Nippon Ichi Software. I loved Phantom Brave when I was a kid and never beat it. Yeah. Howdy, Corn. Top of the evening to you. Hi, Elsh. This is a wild library. It seems like it. Nice. I can't remember if it's pronounced Nice or Nis. Okay, so we have not finished this area. We have touched on this area, the fire pressure stuff. We finished... We didn't finish... Oh, that's right. Okay, so we have, like, this is the world of puzzles. And we have one more, seemingly one more big puzzle to solve. We're gonna have to do... Sorry, watch. This. Raise the pillars again. Which is fine. Is this the right one? Did I go to the right one? I did! Okay, don't fall down there. So we have to input the code to get to the top. Nice. Nice? That's weird. Nisa? Is it Nisa with Nis America? Nis America. Currently the localization partner for the maker of what I consider to be the greatest RPG series of all time, so I'm very happy they exist. What's the greatest RPG series of all time? Don't they do, Persona? Trails? Ys. I want to play Ys. I think I have one of them. Trails I haven't played, but I've heard of. One. So this needs to be 4, and the last one needs to be 2. A life commitment? Usually sorter, super fast, snappy combat. That sounds nice. Damn. Oh god. Please tell me. That was... Oh, I may have gotten one too many on that one. Fuck. That's what I get for trying to multitask. No, we're good. Ha! An 11th coming next month. Vandal Hearts was a tactical RPG I enjoyed many years ago. Good tactical game, but very linear story. I don't think I've heard of that one either. I never think that I'm gonna like a TRPG. Like, that's not something that I, like, search for, but most of them that I've played, I've really enjoyed. Like, I don't want anybody to watch me play it, because I'm probably doing it wrong, but, like, Shining Force is fun. Freaking Final Fantasy Tactics Advance was fun, even though we never finished that. The two, Phantom Brave and Soul Asylum were fun. Although I like that Soul Nomad. I think I like that one more. I've only played like one Fire Emblem, not including the mobile one, and I liked it a lot. It's like the One Piece of video games. Have I seen the new Silent Hill 2 remake trailer? 13 minutes of gameplay. I've seen about it. I haven't actually watched it yet. I've seen all of the complaints about the way that Maria and Angela look. I have exceptionally low hopes. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna play it. For what it's worth, it's not half bad. Well, that's good. I might watch it. Usually, if I'm gonna play the game, I try to avoid stuff like that. Like, I haven't watched any of the Riven, like, trailers showing the areas. Outside of, like, the initial, like, teaser trailer, but incredibly excited for Trails into Daybreak. The 2 weeks between release and when I start streaming it are gonna be torture, but I gotta give people time to play before I start streaming. That is such a struggle. It doesn't look bad. Alright. I'm still gonna go in with low expectations if I play it. Wargrove was a good modern one. Has a doggy as one of the heroes. Aww. Only old ones. Yeah. Well, I feel like that's fair. Don't want to spoil all the new stuff. Too much of the new stuff. Hi, Zenamungo. Hello. Well, we're here. My brain is not ready for this. Alright, so we have a puzzle. It looks like we need to do something, push these buttons in the right order to open this door, is what I'm assuming. This button has the number 1 on it. Which I'm gonna guess means that one goes first. I wrote down all the numbers of each of, like, the corresponding numbers for these. But it's tricky. It's tricky, right? Because there's two, like up here, this one means 6, and so does this one. They're like 2 different levels of 6. This is like the first 6, and this is the third 6, because every number has 3 images associated with it. So, I also don't know if the fact that there's a circle means that they need to go like, you know, this would be like 6, 2, 3, 4, or 6, 4, 3, 2. If that matters. And before I'm already overthinking it. All of these start on a 6. All of these start on a 5. Or these 2 start on a 5. Didn't come here to learn math. No, no math, hopefully. Hopefully just pattern finding. I could be wrong though. Oh god. I mean, the average number is going to be pretty similar. Nine, 10, 13, 9, 11, 14. Oh my god, do you really just add them? 6. 6 and 6 is 12, 12, 15, 16, 17. They are all different numbers. But why is there a 1 on that button then? If that's the case, we have 15, 21, 13. No, wait, 15, 21, 13, 14, 17, 12. So would you not go in order from least to greatest? Why would you start at 15? Smack in the middle. Okay, I'm gonna try 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 21. Nope. Not highest to lowest either. The one has to mean something. That is a 1. If the addition of the numbers even matters. Because that's 15. That's like in the middle of all of these sums if it's adding them all together. Otherwise it would be like a pattern, but I don't know if it wants me to go clockwise or counterclockwise. I mean, it feels natural to go with whatever direction this line is leading into. Six, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't have anything to do with what it ends on. So we've got 2s, 3s, 4s, and 6s. They all start with only 4, 5, and 6, though. Does the door itself tell us anything? I want to know what that is down there. I'm scared to jump down there and have to go all the way back. Yeah, that's the same. What is that? It's totally nothing, but it's so well lit, and the camera kind of points it out. Can't even get down there. It's gonna be nothing. I can't even get over there. Okay, then it's gotta be nothing, hopefully. Yeah. That's a pretty strict barrier. Right? I'm pretty sure that's all it is, although we have had to do some extreme platforming in this game so far. I didn't warp out for a long time. Although we did go up a bunch of flights of stairs. Game is so dark. Game settings, did they lighten it back up? Darken it, I mean. Well, that didn't really do much. No, no, no. Oops. Such a dark game. Okay. I know that doesn't help anything for y'all, but I keep doing that and then it's like blown out if I raise the contrast all the way. So we're gonna not do that. We'll survive. Oh, I have to go all the way up. I don't understand why there's not a journey like by that puzzle, or at least at the top of the pillars. Oh, good times on 7. Happy Tuesday. Can I? Nope. I could maybe jump down and... I'm not gonna risk it. Yeah. It just feels so dark all the time. I can't see anything. But again, I do have my window right behind the monitor, which doesn't help. Back up we go. I shouldn't have even like looked at my notes yet. I should have just looked at it without thinking anything. The fresh brain. Delicious. Here we go. And alcohol. Nachoholic. Remember seeing these in stores? I had no idea that this existed. It does seem like definitely an outlier of the series so far. What other PC games do I play from this time? From early 2000s? It might be easier to do this if Topanga's here today. Oh yeah, thanks Nate. We've played a lot of games. I think the most recent one that we played was Dragon Lore. Aside from this, but that was earlier than 2003. That might have been the 90s actually. Yeah. There's a lot of good ones. It's mostly just a pain in the ass to get a lot of them to run. I feel like this one was not, thankfully. But all right, well we know this is 1. We hope that that's 1 by saying 1. So what would be 2? Dragon Lore is 94. Oh dang. Dragon Lore 94. Then Atlantis was more recent. That was like 97 maybe. Favorite games ever are from 03, 04, and 05. Nice. There's some good ones, yeah. We play a pretty wide berth, I think, between like 84 and 2012. Maybe, mostly, but also other stuff. War games that aren't sure that no one here has heard of. Presumptuous. Somebody might know. I won't know. One. Why is this one? 6, 2. Wait, is that 2? No, 6, 2. Wait, why did I write it like that? 6, 4, 3, 2. Top 5 games would span a range of like 20 plus years. War games that aren't shooter because youngins don't know what war games are. Yeah, mine, I agree. At least top 10. No, top 5. I don't want to brute force this. There are only 6 buttons. None of them are the same because they all add up to something different. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Top 2 spans over 20 years. I think I could pick a top 2. I feel like it changes. Depends on the day. There's just so many good ones. Oh, that wouldn't make sense. Oh, I can't unclick it. Ah. Favorite game of all time has remained unchanged as I was a kid. Super Metroid, hell yeah. That one's way up there. I didn't play it until, what, we played that like last year? So good. Such a good game. I squid. Top 3, Baldur's Gate 1, 2, and 3. There are too many, right? Only pick one favorite and you're never allowed to change your mind. Then I guess that doesn't mean it's like the only game that I can play forever. I know you're not serious, but now I'm like, damn, could I even do that? I don't think I can. It's a Link to the Past, but I feel like that's a cop-out answer. What's obscure on Twitch wasn't always obscure in real life. Started a month ago to start kind of a living ranked list of all the games I've ever played. It's been a fun project ranking games against each other. That would be fun, but tough. Then you never get any more new PCs. They'll crap out on you? Yeah, it's a tough game. Getting computers. Getting good computers, I guess. I haven't bought an in-box computer in a long time. But I've had that happen with laptops. Let chat tell me which games to rank. That way I don't have to remember games exist. Nice. Collecting for Switch. And PS5 games. Only being able to play one game forever would have to pick something with a lot of replayability. Yeah. I'd pick like Final Fantasy 14 or something online. Here for the uwu. Welcome to the uwu. Hi, Papazito. Welcome to I have no flipping clue how this puzzle is supposed to work. I have taken many notes. Yeah, something with like frequent updates, like a living game. But then you would just hope that it wouldn't be inaccessible or you know, you can only be in this one town at some point. Yeah. Basically the mantra for this channel, true. Especially this area. This like, excuse me, this age in particular has been real strong, frustrating puzzles. Ended up being like a top 100 list from 80s and 90s mostly. I bet it involves pushing them buttons too. And I'm assuming this one first. Unless it's just throw me off. It does describe a lot of this game, that's true. Super high replayability and playing them for over 20 years. Got newer games, of course, but none of them live up to my faves. I feel that. I mean, I still play new games and enjoy new games, but there are some that just, yeah, I can go back to anytime. And happily enjoy them. I don't get it. Does anybody have a feel, a vibe, a puzzle, noggin tingle? Because I sure don't. I wish I did, because I feel like it could make sense. I guess they all could make sense. Perhaps time for King's Quest 8 soon. We gotta get through Space Quest 3. But yeah, we gotta do all the King's Quests again. It's nostalgia. Maybe it's not nostalgia. Maybe they're just good games. But with a factor of nostalgia maybe thrown in there. You choose Mario 64 due to the high degree of sequence breaking and speedrunning options to discover. That's fair. Something obscure with a leap in logic. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't be worrying about where... Maybe the lines are pointless. It's not telling me that this is like the first number. Yeah, I know. I agree. I agree. That's definitely how a lot of these puzzles have been going. There could just be saying this is associated with it, you know, just because the way the board was laid out, they didn't want to make it unclear. But if that's the case, then that doesn't matter at all. With Catherine, I bought that game used and then never played it. And then I think I either gave it away or I sold it. I don't know why I didn't play it. Hey Rex, Big Goose is a goose grabber shirt. Twitch.tv. Goose. Yeah, MJ and I used to watch him like every night. Best puzzle game you've ever played? It looked good. I don't know why I didn't play it. It's unlike me to like... It's unlike me to get rid of any games, period. So there must have been some reason, but... He was live the other month. Yeah, I was just looking. It said like 1 or 2 months ago. I don't want to cave again. I think I've caved on all but one of these puzzles in this age. Maybe two, maybe one. One. I think only one. The very first puzzle. No, I needed like a nudge to where to start with that one. He's busy with family life. That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, that was about, yeah, we were watching him around when he kind of had to slow down in streaming at one point a few years ago for fam stuff. All right. Give me a nudge. Give me a nudge walkthrough. You don't remember this puzzle? I hope I don't remember this puzzle. I've been staring at it for too long. we are in Kadish Talesa. We did all that, we did all that. Party, party, party. Oh yeah, the rotating numbers that I didn't even know was rotating. That was silly. Final solution has little significance. Wait. Okay, wait. I need to remember to figure out the top, the symbol that looks like it. Oh yeah, okay, let's look at our notes, our picture notes. That didn't tell me anything other than remember there's the room with all of the hints. No, well, that's fine. Well, that would be the one with the tree on the top. But... Alright, there's 6 buttons down here. More women retro PC game streams. Hard to find? Well, I'm happy to represent. To push your buttons. Stolf. He totally made this age. This is Stolf's age. Is that it? That's the last note. So we took this thing that I could not tell was even rotating. Which is fine, because we got past that. We basically solved this, but then not. Definitely not that. What is this telling me? This symbol up here is the second of the number ones.
79 is an MRP as it is a prime number that results in a different prime number when its digits are reversed. 97.
Is MRP a real word? Just a not a palindrome. But wait, kinda. Whoa, that broke my brain. Eric, thank you for that resub. And the fun number fact, thank you. For freaking 79 months. Hope you continue to enjoy your couch and your emotes. Happy Tuesday. Lives rent free in your head. Ugh, so toxic. Yeah, prime is emer backwards. Yeah. But I didn't know if that was like actually, have somebody coined that? Is that like a word that's actually in our dictionary now? I don't know. I didn't know that 79 was an emerp as it is a prime number that results in a different prime number when its digits are reversed, as in 97. But now I do. I keep clicking the take the picture button. Has a Wikipedia article. Good enough for me. Today I learned that, I guess I kind of already knew, but like wasn't accepting it, that the word that I pronounce niche can be pronounced both niche and niche, according to Merriam-Webster's Instagram that I follow. Tree at the top. Just say uncommon. That's fair. But what if you're talking about the noun? Quite niche to pronounce it the other way. Apparently niche is older. Niche is a relatively new way to pronounce it. But if you're talking about like, I might say like a niche if I'm talking about like the thing, the noun, as opposed to like an adjective, which is just silly. But they're both right. I learned. can be very specific, yeah. Okay, this picture isn't helping me. No, 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 no. Forte can be pronounced fort and was a preferred for a long time. It's just like that. Also, hi, Belcher. I feel like I didn't say hi. Did I say hi? Double hi. Double highs for everyone. You get a hello, and you get a hello. I feel like on my screen, your username and Knight's username are similar links and the same color. Thank you. Fort. That would be so weird. I say Forte. Alright, we got a bunch of circles. Circles is 5. I don't understand what these symbols are telling me. This looks reminiscent of the buttons in front of us at the very bottom down here. This is a 1. Was this like the 1 is 7 and 7 is 1? This is supposed to be a hint. Cube, cube, circle. 2, 2, 3. I mean 2, 2, 5. 5, 3, 5. This can't be right. It can't be right. Getting sick of being told they're pronouncing things wrong, so then they put them in the dictionary. Yeah, I think kind of. But I feel like that's okay. Like, all language has and is evolving. Like, I feel like I've kind of recently changed my stance on that. Like, I always said, like, oh, if it's red versus blue versus, but I feel like a lot of people nowadays say, like, it's something versus something instead of versus. And I used to be like, oh, that drives me crazy. Like, that's wrong. But if it's how you say it and it's still, like, communicating effectively, then I feel like that's fine. Me, who was a journalist and loved English, would hate myself for saying that now, but hey, awful. Happy Tuesday. Mother-in-law pronounced faux pas as fox paws. I do think it's important to respect the source, though, because a lot of time you're removing a cultural influence by stripping accents out of things. That's true, too. My grandmother says salmon, and that will never not bother me. Instead of salmon. It shouldn't bother me, though, because she's smart and wonderful and the best person I've ever met. Alright, give me more. This tree is not helping me. The final solution is little significance. All you need to remember is the figure at the top, the symbol that looks like a tree. Keep that shape in mind. The 3 circles at the bottom mean something as well, but they're not anything you won't be able to figure out on your own. Oh, thanks, game. Also, I'll tell you later on when you need them. Something I won't be able to figure out on my own? Circle, circle, square? Oh, heck. Okay, we did all that, we did all that. Did all that. As you make your way up to the vault, be careful not to fall off the edge. You'll find a little control panel with many symbols and 6 buttons on it. This puzzle is a what's missing puzzle. Another what's missing puzzle? We already had one. To the library. If people mispronounce a word based on the way the spelling looks, it means they learned the word by reading it, so they deserve a little bit of patience. Yeah, yeah. Because, oh boy, spelling. Especially good old English language. Okay, so if it's another something is left out. Then let me just go to another page. No, because I need to see the. It's easier for me to read the numbers than associate the symbols with the numbers on screen. So we're missing a 1 and a 5, which is funny because that adds up to be 15. In this first area. But this one has 2 6s. We're missing a 1, 2, 3. This one is missing a 1, 3, and 4. And 5. No, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This one's missing a 2 and a 6. This one's missing a 1 and a 6. Right? Like, oh, I haven't figured it out yet already. Okay, so if we know... Alright, I have written down the numbers that are missing in each circle. But one of them is missing 3 numbers. The rest of them are missing 2 numbers. No, 2 of them are missing 3 numbers. One and 5, 1, 2, and 3, 2 and 6, 1 and 6. Six, 7. No, those are both of these would add up to be 6. It's not adding it up. Gonna add it up. 2, 2. How in the world would this tell me that this is a what's missing puzzle? I'm reading more. I'm reading on. Next line. Each symbol means a number. Did you write them down? Yes. Translate each symbol and find which numbers are missing out of each set. Yes. Did that. The first set is missing numbers 1 and 5. Yes. Since 1 is provided on the first button. Wait, I jumped. I lost it. Okay, but maybe that's okay. Since 1 is provided on the first button. I mean, I need to go to 5? I accidentally hit the scroll bar and it just yeeted the whole page. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then what? Do I push this button and then this button? This one's missing 1, 2, and 3. No, this one's missing 1, 2, and 3. This one's missing 2 and 6. Okay, that's not. This is already wrong. What do you think that was about to say? If 1 was already provided here, then 5 is the only missing number out of this group. So do I have to go find a 5? This is a 5. It's also the 5th button. This one's missing a 2 and a 6. This is a 6, but also the 2nd button. It's missing a 1, 2, and a 3, so we go to the 3rd button. This is so wrong. This one's missing a 1, 3, and a 4, so we go 4. But then that one's missing a 4 and a 5, and those are taken, but that's a 5 right there. Nailed it. Oh my god, did I really just get that? I don't believe it. That felt like the most bullshit. Okay, alright. I I thought for sure that was going the wrong way. What? Like, so many of these puzzles I like the premise of, but the, like, actual solution, I'm a little perplexed by. I mean, I mostly understand what just happened, but I feel like that was kind of a... Maybe it wasn't. It was fine. Everything's fine. I'm super smart, and I have nothing to worry about. And I didn't get a bunch of nudges from the walkthrough, and it's fine. Here we are. Look, it's... oh god, camera. The book. Do I want to go there? Could he ever realize such failure? What kind of end is this? I can't read. Denis. Impossible. Denny. Whatever. Impossible. Useless. So must be, did the king die in his own tomb? Interesting but poorly signposted. Yeah. I could feel that. Oh, button to close the door? I mean, there's always something on the other side of a door. Ooh, that was deep. That would be interesting to try too. I probably couldn't. And now we're trapped forever. Forever. We need one more journey cloth, I think. I don't see it. There's nothing on this door. I'm afraid to go here. I guess that's where we go, though. Oh. Back here? Once you know what they expect of you, they seem fun, but they do a really bad job of telling you what that is. And of course, as soon as I start saying something, I get ads. Oh no. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for the clips. Okay, I guess we'll go here, and if anything, I just have to... Oh god, I hope I don't have to do it again. Why did I close the door? Why? Because I think that there's gonna be... Because there's always something... There's often been things on the other side of doors in these games. Even in this one in particular, but now that means I'm gonna have to redo whatever the fuck I just did. That's fine. That's fine. Welcome back. Yes, I agree. I get that, yeah. This meets Mario Maker Myst-style puzzles, but designed by other players. That could be interesting. There better be something in here to send me somewhere else. Why did it take me back here? To take me all the way back here? No, thank you though. I mean, I know the door was in that room where the puzzle was, the exit door. But I didn't see a way to get to it. And now we're here, and I have to warp out. Why? Why? Was this how he escaped? But he didn't escape, he died. And now it's gonna want me to go to the very beginning, which I'm not going to do. Okay. I must have missed a clot somewhere. Oh god, don't! I must have missed a cloth somewhere. Or a platforming opportunity. This way. Can't be bothered with the stairs when we're running. All the way back up we go. Oh, just realized I don't have milk. Gonna have to go to the store later. Again. Okay. Well, the door is nice and closed again. Like, where we need to go is down... Oh, this is a bad place to try and look at it. I'll be damned if it's gonna try and get me to walk across one of these beams. Down there? How in the hell? Other than actually walking across one of those beams? That can't be right. I'm pretty sure we're missing one journey still. Does it really want me to do that? I mean, it's right there. God. But I can't open it if I'm missing a journey still. Alright, 1, 5. I don't know if I did 2 or 3. No, wait. Oh, 5 is missing a 2 and a 6. So 2. Missing a 1 and a 3. 3 is missing a 1, 3, and a 4. And then that. Yeah. Ah, we got it. Just gonna look around very intensely for another journey cloth and not push this button. Probably not back there. I should stop before I get stuck. Where? I mean, there has to be one, right? Oh, I see it. Oh god. It's awkward. Oh no! Jump, jump. Jump, jump. Alright, what is the surface anyway? But a suggestion. I would like to get back there. Is this not the way to do it? Do I need to go around? Ooh! Turn, turn. Okay, I don't know if that was right. It felt wrong, but thank goodness, now we can just teleport here when I inevitably fall off this beam. Hey, Vista. Yes, could I have just gone around this way? Nope. Maybe that was the way. Alright, here we go. Ooh, I don't like this. Okay, camera angle confirming my worst fears. Oh my god. We're fine. This is fine. Jumpu. And we free. Oh. It's always so creepy. Shoo-wee.
Return again. Return to hear more. Return for a third pillar.
Yes,
It's an interesting
thank you.
cycle, this coming and going, giving and taking. Returning is what you must do. For you have torn in half the very being of one of the least. You have heard their pain. Don't falter. The bones of Guildmaster Kadish speak louder than words. His bones are the bones of Denis. He clung to the teachings of good King Nagan, who required good citizens to cling to their treasure. This Kadish you have seen would not give back, would not return, would not let go. He had long been one of the wealthiest of the Denis, owning more than he could possibly make use of. He built Aegis to protect the extra, and when the fall came, he clung to his possessions over all else. And so you see only death in his vault. Extravagant death. It is an image of Denis. The people of Denis didn't return easily. They only
It's making you
retained
sleepy.
until all
It
was
is very
taken from
calming.
them in the Great Returning, the fall that destroyed them. Denis fell only a few hundred years ago. All of it was removed. And my journey was similar. I could write things that no Denis had ever dreamed of. My writing smashed barriers held as absolutes for millennia. I could change things, I could move things. I could control things. I learned beyond my parents, I learned beyond all. I wrote ages against any challengers, masters of the art, and they were beaten.
Humble
I
brag.
took all that I could hold. Only death can conquer pride so strong. For the Denis and for Yusha, it was death that moved me to return.
Wait, that's not Isha?
All died. All but the least. The unproud. The Bahro considered themselves as dead already. And so they continued to watch Denis, always ready to give more away. And now they will return.
Okay. Sounds kind of scary. I'll do the thing. And we jump off the thingy. Boop. So I really like captions are so important for so many reasons, but for me personally, like it helps me retain anything that anyone's saying to me in a game so much better. Like all that just most of that just kind of didn't stick very well. And I wanted to. I like the lore. Okay, let's take a break. Get up and stretch and all that good stuff. Get a snack, get some water, etc., etc. And when we come back, we will head on to, I guess now we go to the Fiery Age again. It's either that one or did we finish the kind of oasis-y place with the, not really, more like a garden with the thunderstorms? I think we still have both of those places to go to. Unless they're the same place. I don't know. Yeah. Either way, we will be back in just a little bit. Alrighty. Let's get back to it. Oh, and I did get my I haven't opened it yet, but the floppy drive The USB floppy drive. I haven't opened it. I haven't tried it, but maybe we'll do that tomorrow. I started stream too late today. Tomorrow or... Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow no matter what. We might actually start late again tomorrow. So I have to go get rid of some stuff. For what? Just to see if any of these discs that I have even are alive still. For a floppy disk, yeah. Visual aesthetic in this game kind of makes me think of Legacy of Kain games on PS2. Legacy of... I feel like I've heard of that. I could see that. Ah, I got food in my teeth. More demonic themed, mostly just the look of the environments and stuff. They're more action and combat focused. That sounds like fun. Okay, so we just did this jam. Now we're off to here. What is this? This might be the one that I was thinking of with the storms. Okay, so we might have 2 more ages left, but only 1 more pillar. All right. We're here. Now we've already done some stuff here. I don't think we found any journey cloths yet, but we have progressed. Or at least made the area progressible. Is this where that waterfall was? Okay, either way. We can yeet. There we go. Off to the other side. Cool. Keeping my eyes peeled. Yeah. I had the area behind the waterfall. More geysers. A book that took us somewhere. Oh, there. Weird. A bunch of plants. The backing up animation, yeah. Very cautious. Nothing down here. Looks like a thing. No. Just a bunch of stuff. Some stuff and things. Oh, hello. This is probably gonna be another dead end. I like doing stuff and things. Things and stuff. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, lots of books. Where the heck? Okay. Oh, lots of books. Oh, check this out. I know the DRC doesn't want us to touch these, but I bet Watson would like to know how these register with the doors too. It makes no sense. And don't lose it. I could barely get it off the wall, and when I did, it was pretty scary. Maybe the weirdest thing is that when I went back later, the cloth I got this piece from was intact again. Oh, but it's a piece. I can't... so I need to go to wherever they found it. Lots of reading, it looks like. Okay. Matthew, the last batch of papers you sent were very interesting. Since you did such a good job, I got another list I'd like you to divvy up to the team. How you do it is up to you. 1, I'd like some more information on family life, ceremonies, etc. Anything related to birth, marriage, cultural events. I know we have quite a bit of source material for this, so anything you get would be helpful. I think we've gathered quite a bit on science and technology and not enough on the personal lives of the people. The room, Turok really tied the room together. Yes. Great addition. 2, we have quite a bit of guild information, but gathering that all up into one tidy area would be nice. 3, the fall is still an obvious area where we are lacking. I'm not sure I can help you with research material, but given the latest information we are getting at some time, we are going to have to dig into this. I recommend assigning someone to the sole task of the fall. Ugh, my eyeballs. Oh, can't read with all that light behind it. 4, continue on with the kings. A short synopsis of all kings would be helpful. Following the form you started with the last batch. 5, we still have religious writings we need to translate. These are going to be the most difficult, but I think they can give us large amounts of helpful information. 6, we have a stack of journals from various city residences, etc., not to mention ages. I think that will be more than enough for now. Again, thank your team and tell them they are doing great work. Lunch. Where the heck is my book? And why did someone take it in the first place? Nick. King research. I want to read all of these, but God. Alright, that one's not bad. A nice mead notebook, but not mead. Pseudo pregnancy. Okay, these aren't very long, so maybe we will read them quick. Oh, that's Osmo or whatever. Their like first game. Nice little nod. Cosmic Osmo or something. Hey Tixie, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, welcome to story time. King Karath. He took the throne in 6731 DE at the age of 54. Karath is probably the most well-known name of all the kings, not because he was necessarily considered the best, but because he was the last. His name came to represent all the kings in the later years, including the remaining of the Arch of the Kings and the Arc of Karath. His mother had raised him to follow the teachings of Gish. By the time he took to the throne, he's believed to be a wholehearted believer in the followers. Because of that, and the experience of watching his father interact with advisors, Karath decided from an early age that a king was no longer the correct way that Denis should be led. At least, he argued, not until the true great king would come. The fact that Karath in a single reign was able to convince his people that the way they had been ruled for thousands of years was wrong should be considered nothing short of miraculous. Karath carefully crafted his arguments as a benefit for the guilds more than anything else. After all, he argued Denis as the guilds let us be protected by their fortress and be ruled by their wisdom. It was hard for the guilds not to support a proposal that removed the king from the highest authority and replaced him with 5 lords. Lords that would automatically be chosen from the Grand Masters of the guilds. It gave all the power of Denis to the guilds. And there were only a few grandmasters who seemed to disagree. Those few were known as faithful followers of the Great King and Rinneref, who had always supported the role of kings. Ooh. Fortunately for Karath, though his people believed a variety of different philosophical ideologies, only those who faithfully followed the original teachings of Rinneref and the Great King were disturbed at the thought of no king. And it was the majority of the Dani who no longer followed these beliefs, but instead of Nemia, Gish, and the Watcher, and various others. As a result, it was a cultural impact that the public had to overcome and not a religious one. Asterisk. Oh, footnote, references. Karath, attempting to further please the guilds, attempted to new renovations and additions to the council chamber, and constructed of a new guild hall meant to celebrate the new power that would be theirs. A symbol of the new power of the guilds and lords, and further insults to the Great King, bearing his memory even further under government construction. Construction began in 6970 DE on the new guild hall. There was no symbol of the attitude of the Dani in 6970 DE. The tomb of the Great King was further buried under massive buildings dedicated to government and the guilds. By the end of his reign, Karath had convinced a majority of Dani of his own beliefs. Most had claimed to be followers of Gish and his writings, and most viewed the outsiders as a threat. If not now, then soon, Karath often said. After his death, Karath's words would be proven true with the onset of the Medes War. Outside factions invaded with attempts to destroy end-making and bookmaking guilds, and almost succeeded. Ink-making and bookmaking. Oh, that's important. By the time the war would end, there would be few left who did not follow Gish and thus believe in the end most outsider involvement. The discovery that conservative factions had led to the start of the Medes War would come much later, when it was far too late to alter the conservative trends. Regardless, in 6977, DE Karath abdicated the throne and gave over the power of the kings to the first 5 lords of Dani history. They were Lord Terry of the Guild of Messengers, Lord Hemela of the Guild of Healers, Lord Moleth of the Guild of Caterers, Lord Kadri of the Guild of Writers, and Lord Coronin of the Guild of Analysts. Kareth died 8 years later. Karath. The time of the kings was over. Oh, my eyes are like burning. Okay, one more king text. King Me'emen took the throne in 5240 DE at the age of 83. One of the biggest announcements of Me'emen's reign came rather quick. So this was before all this stuff we just read. One of the biggest announcements of Me'emen's reign came rather quickly and was offered by the Guild of Miners and Stonemasons, who had worked together. In 5307, they revealed Nara as it had been created in a laboratory weeks earlier. Nara offered tremendous opportunities for mining and construction and ended up having a massive impact on future opportunities for Dani. Even at the time of its release, there was apparently much excitement about its potential. In 5312 DE, a disease broke out in the industrial district of Dani, most likely originating in the age of Yasef. And the outbreak caused widespread panic, as many predicted another plague similar to what had occurred during the 2100s. Fortunately, the illness was not nearly as lethal as aforementioned, and the Guild of Healers reacted extraordinarily fast in finding a cure. Regardless, there was again a new push to separate the Naweril district, far away from the city proper. Me'emen apparently liked the idea quite a bit and encouraged the surveyors to begin looking into such an expansion. In 5359, the Dani received another great reason to begin major expansion, and it came in the form of Stone Tooth. It was the second of the Great Diggers and quite a bit more powerful and technologically advanced than older Stone Eater. Me'emen immediately ordered the Guild of Miners to begin clearing an area along with Stone Eater for a new industrial district replacing Naweril. It was not until 5475 DE that actual construction was begun on the new industrial section Iran. Less than 100 years after Stone Tooth, in 5473 DE, the Guild of Maintainers announced that the newly discovered Derentheni could be used to create much improved and much more protective maintainer suits. Though such an announcement may not seem especially important, the new suits ended up having a great impact on Dani culture, since the maintainers were able to take bigger risks with the type of ages they could explore. The Guild of Writers were allowed to be a bit more liberal with their writing, and a new breed of age was begun. During Ma'amon's reign, words became a common topic of discussion and attention, and again given to the older temples. Evidence points to numerous remodels and renovations of many of the secular temples that had been built years ago, earlier on the new line of the Great Zero. So, like, the conversation that we had earlier in chat, I feel like could be funny to try and, like, line up with this universe about words and their definitions and their spellings. Like, how chaotic would that have been? Or it must have been a thing, I'd imagine. Writing different ages. I mean, it's not real, so, you know, they don't have like a database, but. Hi, Lion. Happy Pride. I'm winning reading. We did finish one age today, so that's been good so far. Maybe we'll get through this one. But I don't think we haven't found any journey cloths yet, so probably not. But I think we're winning. Happy Tuesday. Word 0. It seems that Mammon himself paid little attention to the religious pulse of his people, and being more interested in technological advancements and city expansion to care. Once Mammon felt that the Stone Eater and the Stone Tooth were no longer needed, he recommended using them to build an underground tunnel connecting the island to the city proper, and minimizing the need for boat travel. His proposition was not embraced by any means, especially by the upper classes who were living on the island. Apparently, there were a number of protests for fear of the effect the tunnel could have on the island. The proposal was also rejected by most of the guilds, causing Mammon to not force it. I'm playing offline. Yeah. I think it would be fun to play on the fan server too, but we are offline. Very lonely. Got through a lot of apostrophes. Yeah. In 5500 DE, the first imports from other ages were linked to the new Euron district. Much further from the city, Euron was said to be a tremendous improvement over the older this one I struggle with. No Errol? Much more advanced, much safer, and there was tremendous celebration on the day of its opening. Security was tight in the new district, and it was revealed later that the Relayama had uncovered a variety of plots intended to display some of the factions' disagreement with the district. In 5540 DE, Emin's only son became extremely ill and ended up passing away 6 months later. As a member of the Guild of Healers, Hashem was often among the first to investigate new ages to make sure of their safety in relation to disease. As a result of his death, the age was not approved until a cure could be found. Emin considered the actions of his son heroic and changed the name of the Uran district to Ashemen a year after his death. It was said that the death left Ma'amen deeply sad and devoid of the excitement he had shown throughout his reign. Many said it forced him to the prophetess Trisari. Ma'amen apparently spent much time with Trisari in his last days, and wait, we just read the word Trisari somewhere. On a notebook, I think. In his last days, and was able to die a content man because of her. On a notebook we're about to read. Like the pregnancy one, I think. Yeah, a bedtime story, for real. Get a nice little nap in, because we got some more to read. I wish there was meat. I guess there's ambience. Ma'amen died in 5549 DE at the very ripe age of 392 and chose, oh my god, 392, and chose his nephew, probably on recommendation of Trisari, to succeed him. Okay, these are, oh, wait, these are more than just references. They're just definitions, actual, okay. Assigned to all the kings, but for most of the party had become nothing more than figureheads rarely consulted. Okay. Interesting. Here, though, I think we saw, well, let me look at the cover. Tricia. Spelled different, maybe? Pregnancy. Now this is surprising. I can't say for sure, but it seems fairly clear that Denis women were only fertile for 1 Denis day every 2 Denis months. In surface terms, that's roughly only 30 hours every 72 days. If true, it explains quite a few things. First, why there were so few children for a people who lived 300 years, and secondly, the reason behind the rather large celebrations of pregnancy. As far as I can tell, these celebrations were usually limited to family members, although were rather large. There was quite a bit of prayer to Yavo, as well as blessings from the family members. These blessings usually included vows to care for the pregnant woman and child through the coming months. As I have mentioned in other areas, pregnant women were believed to be much more insightful, and as a result, part of the pregnancy experience, although not part of the official ceremony, was using that insight to gain relation from Yavo. Though there was quite a bit of religious meditation expected of women during this time, I won't go into it here. However, this meditation was expected to primarily guide the woman to her child's future, and its purpose was taken rather seriously. While pregnancy within marriage was a cause for great celebration, the same cannot be said of pregnancy outside of marriage. As far as I can tell, any woman who became pregnant was expected to immediately marry, and only any child conceived out of wedlock was unable to join a guild for its entire life. Damn. As well as no revelation, and as well no revelation was expected from such a mother. This was as a equivalent a curse to a lower class woman, as her child would not be able to attend a guild of the upper class. As far as I can see, gestation was a full year, 10 Denis months, 290 Denis days, equivalent to 1 Earth year. I have found no records of multiple births. Whoa. No, there was. I wish there was a dragon. Welcome back. What was the question? I missed it. I missed it. Yes, I played 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we're playing this one, and then we'll play 5 eventually. And then, of course, Riven. I don't know if we'll play Riven day of or if we'll wait. I haven't decided yet. I might wait, because I bet a lot of people are going to want to play it on their own. And try and avoid spoilers as best as I can. Pregnant women have insights that other people do not, yes. To a smoke monster and it killed everyone. No. We're just talking about how pregnancy and post-pregnancy possibly works. Class structure. It seems as though my first inclination towards class structure was incorrect. Though early on there was little in the way of class society, such a high idea faded quickly. By 9400 DE, there are 7 very distinct classes. Elite, the lord and grand masters of major guilds. It was possible for private citizens to be accepted, but if so, abundant resources were needed. It was only the elite who owned private libraries of books and the private islands. Quite a few obvious attempts to reach out and unify the classes, although I'm not sure it did much good. Common libraries, major guild scholarships, renovation of poorer districts all seemed more political than life-changing. Not surprising, I suppose. Guild members. Yes, it was possible for the lower classes to attend, but it seems by the end of the school... By the end, the schools were far too expensive and prestigious to allow for such. As a result, the graduates became a class among themselves, and a very high one at that. Upper class, the lowest of the 3 higher classes. Such citizens had succeeded in private enterprise and most likely provide the elite with their banks, pubs, etc. No major guild education for the most part, but enough money to buy their way into the upper classes. Middle class, mostly shop owners and the like, able to afford some luxuries of Denis, but still considered far from the elite. Rare but possible for them to own books as well as private ages, seemed to make up most of the minor guild enrollment. High poor. The higher class of poor seemed to be made mostly of industrial workers, many of whom spent their time on foreign ages, before it was outlawed, of course. It seems that this class, along with the lower 2, did not own books. Low poor. I can't seem to find a better name for them, however it seems clear that there were 2 classes of poor. These low poor were regulated to their own districts and rarely seen even with the middle class and never with the upper classes, possibly used as servants, although that was generally looked down upon. Sub-low, reference to the least, an undefined subclass, are found on rare occasions, not enough data to elucidate. Interesting. Cosmo book by Michelle. Maturity. Oh god, this font. Okay. Similar to a variety of other cultures, the Denis celebrated a child's entrance into reason and maturity. The Denis believed that true maturity, or the age of reason as they called it, was achieved at the age of 25. Before that, the Denis believed that children's minds and hearts were not properly formed. Up until that time, they even went as far as to say it was impossible for a child to truly make a correct decision as they were too easily controlled by their other motives. That did not mean that what they did was not right or wrong, but the Denis believed that Yavo did not hold them accountable for those decisions. Up to that point, it was apparently up to the parents to judge and protect, and thus another reason society encouraged couples to only have one child at a time under 25. In the ceremony of readiness, the Denis celebrated a child's entrance into reason and maturity. I mean, well, at the ceremony, the child was presented with a bracelet of knowledge, also translated maturity. I have to admit the translation is somewhat poor and makes it sound like magical or superstitious item, something it did not sound like to them. In fact, it was a fairly serious item. The Denis viewed the bracelet as a sign of accountability. The individual, once given the bracelet, was expected to be responsible for his or her actions, as he or she had a true knowledge of good and evil and the wisdom to make the right choices between both. Associated with the bracelet were certain rights as well as expectations to behave in a more correct manner. I don't know. It seems like they have a different, like, time, or they have a different, like, calendar, a measurement of time. Sometimes kids are better, so yes, I agree. 25-year-old me. 25-year-old me was making some good decisions, I think. How old am I? Yes, I think so. What year was that? 6 years ago? Oh my god. Was I starting streaming? I was making some good decisions. Good luck with your luck. Thanks, Seven. Thanks for the good vibes. From a religious standpoint, the ceremony of readiness signaled accountability to Yavo, as well as fellow Denis citizens. No longer were parents judged for the actions of their children on a religious level, and no longer was lack of knowledge an excuse to Yavo. The Maker, they believed, now expected much more from them. Though the age of reason was 25, the Denis did not consider true wisdom to come until much later. With not nearly the fanfare that the age of reason brought, at 125 years of age, there was another celebration for reaching the age of wisdom. Perhaps most importantly regarding that status, the Denis were allowed to become the highest ranks of teachers or leaders, grandmasters or lords. The same rules applied to women, and no woman under the age of 125 was technically allowed to advise, especially the kings. As well, it appears that a woman's fertility ended at around age 125. Okay, that makes the 25-year-old being... Now you should have another kid. A little less. Okay. During the time of the king's advisors were required for those kings who were under the age of 125, as the king himself had not achieved the age of wisdom. The great king, as Al-Sendor, was the only king who did not have an official advisor, even though he was under the age of wisdom for the majority of his reign. Cool. Streaming was a very good decision. Yeah. Some questionable at times. Yeah, it's definitely fluctuated for me too. Wait, so we have Cosmic Osmo and the Myst logo, sort of? Mysterium 2000. What? And the manhole? What sort of meta... Oh, I got a hard hat. I got a hard hat. I want to see myself. Camera, stop. Camera. I guess that's as close as it gets. Marriage. Even straight up the cyan logo. Wow. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. They got married. Culture. They got married. Marriage. Whoa. Ooh, whoa. Stinky face. King Shomat. Like we read that name somewhere. Women were generally seen as much better communicators with Yavo than men. You could leave out the with Yavo. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a terrible communicator. That was a short book. Yeah, you know, that's all you needed to know. There's just so much. I would, like, if it were just me on my own playing this, I would read all of it. Sam rules. Sam has some handwriting that I don't want to try to read. Okay, that's a little bit better. He was a baby. This is about another king. I mean, they are writing very large, but just skip past the final, I swear, probably. Oh, I could get more than one. Well, more than one opportunity. Sam. Sam's so hardcore. Another king. Died of natural causes at the age of 350. All right. What a educational land that we are now stuck in. Didn't learn how to drive until I was 350. You kids. You youngins. Typewriter. I do too. I like that a lot. It's a nice touch. Like, clearly there are a lot of pedestals with nothing on them. People working on this, and they all have their own kind of personalities. Any kids did for fun. School. No, I'm not trying to get I'm just trying to make sure there aren't any paper journey cloths here. Because now we need to go back. And go to, what was the book? So the book that was sitting on the pedestal on the other side of the fire area went here. So we've touched, wait, what? Which is the thunderstormy place. Okay, and we have touched some journeys here. Oh, I should have hit the cloth. Yeah, I gotta hit the cloth. There's one there, but I think we've gotten that one. So lost now. I'm lost as to what the point of the red book is. If it's just gonna connect us straight to the green book, then maybe that's fine. Gazebo land. Oh, we were right there. Oh, shoot. Okay, so there's one there's one there. We've got two. We've gone further in here, though, I thought. There's the journey door. Creepy wind trees. Okay. Oh. Oh, have we been here? Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. That looks definitely like a town, which means that's a nice little dead end. A tree with no trunk. And Okay, that might be all that's over here. Oh. Good thing I got my hard hat on. 3. So we need 4 more. Can't get in the water. It's very peaceful here. And then a book. Which takes us back here. Why are these two connected? We found no ages here, just a big waterfall. Oh. I cannot see. Am I going somewhere? Surely there's a point to this. Why? Can I get a light? Oh, oh. Oh my god. I don't know how I made it, but I made it. Okay. Oh dear. Not too far. Okay. Eee. There was a secret in that waterfall. Oh my god, another dark. I can't tell if I'm actually going forward. Uh-huh. Okay. Let me out. What about this way? Nothing this way. There's got to be some reason for all this. No? The fuck? Why is it letting me in this weird cave? I have no light. I cannot see. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely we would be. Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to be here yet, but that means I have to go all the way back? Oh dear. Oh, wait. Okay, there's nothing up there. Could I have gone in this waterfall? Nope. I can't. Wouldn't have even let me fall. Huh? Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but whatever, I guess. If I could get some kind of light source, that would be helpful. Ah. What is that? Can't zoom in. Hmm. I feel like these two are so close to each other. Hmm. Doesn't seem like I can really interact with anything here. I can't get this light. Although that would be nice. Yeah. Oh yeah, the little like hermit crab things. Got that one. That's the last one we got. Maybe I need to look around in the dark. then we're just back here. Okay, let's take one more little break. And then when we come back, we will figure out and or get nudged to figure out where actually we're supposed to go. If I need a light or what these caves are about at least. So get up, stretch. This is very relaxing. Almost too relaxing. All that good stuff. And when we come back, yeah, we'll figure some stuff out. BR music. BRB. I still want to play this game someday. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. I wish I was holding a duck. Hey, social. I don't actually. Ducks are mean. Maybe like a lady duck. Yeah. Tuesday. We're here. We're back and forth in between these two areas. I don't know why. It has a hidden meaning. Could MJ be convinced into duck companionship? What, like having a duck? Or like, if I turned into a duck. A speedrun DuckTales? Maybe. If we had like a big enough yard. Had a pet duck as a kid? I've never had one. I had a friend who had some. A whole bunch of YouTube shorts I stumbled upon which covers ways to hold a duck. Multiple ways. I'd rather have a duck than a goose. We have many neighborhood geese and they're gross. Gross. Alright. What am I missing already? Once he arrives, team geysers. We may have already missed a journey clock here. I don't know exactly where. Duck, duck, goose. Hup. And slowly walk. It says to walk off something. Was there one down here? No. There's nothing to hit down there. Quack yourself up. Oh boy, the duck puns. The duck puns have begun. Oh no. Duck puns. Woo. This is like where we started. So I'm missing one somewhere early in this area. No! I keep clicking, left clicking, trying to look down, but that makes me move also. That's okay. Jump over the guys behind and below where the cloth is. Remember which geyser it's above. Close off the other one. You do this by using... Did I close them all too soon? There's so many reset buttons in the last world, but there are none in this. Will that carry me? Really? Oh, I see it. Oh my god, it's the same color as everything. Oh, can I not just jump across there? Probably not. Ooh. Ah, close. Mm. Ugh. Go! Ah! Alright, fine. I'll go close the other one. I was trying to cheese it so I wouldn't have to come all the way over here. But that's okay. We'll just go back. Apparently we've missed at least 2 journey cloths over here. And I haven't seen, I've seen 1 now, but I wish they'd changed to the colors of the journey cloths for this particular area. I bet we need to use this one too. At least. But I do think it is connected to the other one though. Oop. Hello. It's just kind of the same universe. There it goes. Books, yeah. Okay, yeah, so now we have 3 more. There are books, there are puzzles, it's the history of the Denis people. Art style is similar, music is similar, sounds are similar. It's just in 3rd and or 1st person. Did that just reset them all? God damn it. Sure did. I should have opened the other one first. I forgot that you can reset them. Yeah, it's weirdly like meta, but also was meant to be online. So I feel like the fan service kind of makes sense, but it's not even just fan service, I don't think, like with the whole DNR. Okay, I think I want this one to be open. Okay. That means I gotta jump to this middle of nowhere one again. Like guaranteed death. Which feels silly. Unless... I already left one open. Can we missed it? Poe the Builder. Thank you. Don't go too far. Holy smokes, Batman. Yeah, I only get a little boost, but I think that would take me back up. But I gotta close this one. Oh, I think I can make that jump. I think we did once. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Right here. Yeet! Oh, okay. Now back up we go. I only sneezes once, really? There's some times when I don't. God, those are like the best and the worst when you get in like a 5 sneeze fit. A mental game. You're a 5 sneezer? So there was no point to this one. Uh-huh. Okay, I'm not gonna close it because it's gonna reset everything, but where's the next cloth? I don't think we need that one open for any reason. It's nothing to sneeze at. Oh, 2 moons. Are they far enough away? Is this on a planet? Can we have a 3-body problem? Or are we just floating on a rock somewhere? I mean, we are, but the tiny rock. Oh god. That's no moon. I feel like that's it. That can't be it. Skyrim my way up here. Oh my god, was that intent? Oh! Okay. Sure. Like that, unless I see it. Heck, pancake. Open this one. AV range summer. Oh no. My allergies haven't been so bad, but they were today when I went out this morning to run some errands. And as soon as I got in the car, I was just like, what is happening? Well, that was pointless. June is really hard. Telling you, gotta get that nose spray. But also, I'm not a doctor. And I should talk to my doctor about allergies. What does this spray even do? I don't even know. It's Zyrtec, I think is what it's called. It's allergy medicine, but it's in liquid form, I guess. It's not like taking Benadryl or anything. It's supposed to clear your sinuses, maybe, I say, and then now I'm still like having a runny nose. Block the pollen. I honestly don't I don't know. I think my mom recommended it to me once and I've been using it ever since with varying results. For the most part, good results, but it's not very, why am I walking like a dunce? It's not very like preventative, I guess, unless you take it regularly, which I don't. I usually just wait until I have symptoms and then use it. Allergies can be fine most summer depending on high pollen count of the day. Could be fine most while it's surprise. Most of the time can be sneezing nonstop. I feel like mine are bad if like the landscapers are around, if it's spring, or if it's like a certain time in fall. Or maybe winter. But I'm also like not sure if that's allergies or just because everything gets so funky. Like mold. Why am I holding right click? I could just fall onto that. I don't have to use the jet. I don't have to use your machines. Any weather. Ugh. But then I might not want to teleport back that way. I guess I could. Snow, rain, hail, fire, skies. I always think of the Animal Crossing one. Rain, sleet, snow, or hail will deliver what you mail. Okay, I think if I don't walk off the ledge unintentionally, I can just go like this. Hey. 2 to go somewhere. But now I need to... Oh, okay. I'll close this guy. We only have 2 more. I don't know if they're going to be here in the other half. I don't know why these are connected. Very water and fire. Oh, but now that I've opened the other one, I could just teleport. Use a book. I don't think there... I feel like I doubt that there would be any more over here, but I don't know. We got 3 over here. Feels like a lot. I didn't open the one. Shit. Deodorant telling its nose spray. Ooh. That would be awful. Alright, and then we got 3 over here? That doesn't make sense because there's 7 in total. 1, 2... Oh, I only got 2 in Fireland so far. And 3 over here. Really gotta keep my eyes peeled. Is there a day-night cycle? Has it always been nighttime? I guess so. Feels darker than usual. Maybe it is a night-day cycle. I know if I fall off here, I just warp out. Show me the way, little creature. Surely you are my guide. I will follow you to the next journey cloth. What a journey we're on. Alright, fine. What if his name is Charlie? I didn't write this age. Yeah, it's way dark. Which doesn't help my dark cave conundrum. Oh, how did I do this before? This way. Duck. Goose. Hi, Andorra. Welcome to speedrunning A Link to the Past. We don't need a lantern. Okay, I did this once. Am I supposed to listen? How did I do this before? Pure luck. We got out the other side, but then hit another dead end. Oh no. Too bad this thing doesn't have a light. Or does it? No. Get me out. I'm gonna have to warp out of here, aren't I? I'm just like trying to slowly turn. Like, we should be coming to some sort of exit. I can hear the waterfall moving, but not getting closer or further. Oh, that's weird. Oh! Getting a little louder. A little bit louder now. A little bit louder now? Where? Oh. Why? Oh, because I was looking up. Oh no. That'll do it. Okay, so we're back down. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. I know this is stupid and probably not the right way to do it. But we did it the first time. Upsa-daisy. Uh-huh. And spatially, we should be kind of just going in the same direction, if not a little bit back to the right. I think I turned around. Hmm? Haha! But then we're stuck. Then there's nothing else I can do. And we almost jump off the cliff. Then we're in this dark area. That seems to go nowhere in this direction. And kind of nowhere in this direction. There's some stuff in this room. But I wasn't able to get very far in. It kind of just hit a wall. There's probably like a journey cloth in here and I just can't see it right now. Okay. Okay. It's all fun and games until I get actually stuck. Waterfalls to your left. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Linking book in an alcove. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go behind the waterfalls. Behind a rock wall in that cave is an object you can push around? What? Not that. I heard it. I bumped into it earlier, I think. I swear, either like the lighting of my computer changed or this time has changed in this game. It is so dark. Even darker. We bumped into something, didn't we? It's like I'm making my eyes hurt. That said what you're gonna want to do is put it in the water. It probably wasn't that. Why would I know to put anything in the water? Walk it towards the stream leading down into the pit. Is this supposed to be like a water wheel or something? On its own, connected to nothing? Okay. Okay. I'm so lost as to how you would know to do this. You're just making a bridge, essentially. Try walking, not running across the top. Wait, where? What? You want to launch an object so that you'll be able to walk across the top without falling in the water. Where? Oh, stream is at its skinniest. I went too far. Don't you fall down. Oh no. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I hope her tummy feels better soon. Coffee can be mean. Here? Just to test it out by walking across. Not running, but walking. Okay. Well, oops. Uh-huh. Great. Alright. We made a bridge. Now go here? I have no idea what that did. But we did something. So let's see. Yep, all looking pretty much the same so far. We've gotten three, I keep saying three, one, two, yeah, three journey cloths here already. Trying to think how that would correlate with anything here. Like, did we have a stream that we needed a bridge for? And then we're just back here. Okay, so what good did that? Maybe it didn't do anything over here. Maybe I'm just doing it all out of order. Fountain area, 2 journey cloths in the fountain area. Got them. Other cloth is a little harder. Got that one. 2 more cloths can be found in this age, but they're in other sections. You'll see the journey door to your right. Continue through the tunnel to find yourself in the tree section. If it's not currently raining, you should see a cloud of fireflies. Remember where they are for later. Fireflies? We'll need the fire. So are we trying to get the fireflies? Is that going to be our lantern? It's not raining yet, so they should be out. Yeah, we've seen them before. Yep. Howdy. Cute. Very glowy. They seem to be attracted to like the noise in the trees, maybe? The mother brain trees. As you make your way to the 3-way, split in the path. Levitating stone. Yep, we found that journey cloth. Puffer section. We found that journey cloth. Okay, so we found 4 here. I just miscounted. Oh, no we haven't. I didn't get this one right here. That was right in front of my face. Hello. Now we only need 1 more. Surely it's gotta have something to do with that waterfall. Okay. I don't know. I guess it's kind of high up and hard to see if it's raining. So the fireflies... Okay, they don't like the lightning. Got it. I guess I missed a Relto page also. We can do that in the meanwhile. Somewhere around here. Unless we already got it. We've been up here. Oh, no, I see it. Oh, how do I get that? How do you get up there? How in the world? Oh, maybe. No! I fell. This game is so weird. Okay. Pick it up. Can I make that? This puffer thing gonna be in my way? Oh my god, we made it. Okay. Cool. Okay. Do I need to, can I get one of these? Can I get the fireflies to follow me? They're still... Like, I don't have items. I can't, like, capture them like a fairy. Hi, Dr. Teflon. Yeah, I think we're in the second half, I think. I have no actual idea. I think this is our last, like, major age. I wonder if we were supposed to make the wooden bridge because we can't, like, jump with them or something. I need a bottle. I need something. I don't think taking a picture of them will suffice. I don't think I have that technology. Did the paintings on the wall help? Not really. Ah. They're cool. Okay. Okay, I just glanced and I might have been doing the right thing. I just need to do it more. Maybe? Are we friends? Firefly pals? Do I need to be singing? Are any of them following me? Yes, sort of, maybe? Yes, yes. Oh, don't run, don't run. Come on, friends. Let's go behind a waterfall. I don't know if this is enough. But that must be why. I bet I can't make any, like, sudden movements since they run away when the lightning strikes. Alright. I feel like Miss Lint. Okay, nice little elliptical fireflies. Here we go, very carefully. Please don't start raining. Ah, the sun is coming out. In real life. Will they go to a different age with me? Or not, I guess it's, I don't know. I don't know if these are different ages or if they're just that distantly connected. But for some reason have the same journey cloths. Oh, we're glowing. Okay. All right. Please don't run away from me. Please don't run away from... Okay. Carefully. Carefully. My God, if you had come all this way and not built that bridge... I guess... Wait, do they not like water? Could I not have walked through the water? Is this a bad choice? It's like those Mario Maker levels where you can't, like, not touch the ground. So what am I supposed to... I'm supposed to walk off this ledge in particular, I guess? The waterfall's not gonna scare them? This just feels so wrong. I think it's because I can't run and I can't jump. This would have been a ledge, right? Yeah, maybe. But then how do I get in there if they don't like water? Like, that's just all water. There's no way around that. I don't think they mind the water because they don't run away when it's raining. They run away when the lightning starts, I think. Oh, let's try that again. Might have been fast. Well, whatever. I could have gone back to Ralto and then touched the journey cloth for this area, but that's okay. It's a nice area. We'll just probably have to wait for a storm to pass. It was very community driven and the Firefly stuff and other things could be done by 2+ people. That would be nice, yeah. Yeah, this is definitely the lonely route. Which is fine, it's still interesting and cool, but definitely, yeah, I can see where a lot of these things would have been made a little, if not easier, more fun with more than one person. Oh, there I go running. Impatient. I don't really understand why they get attracted to us, though. Movement? Like, I thought this was a sound coming from these trees, and that was going to be how we attracted, somehow, the fireflies, but... Alright. Is she hot? Oh, that's fine. They like my hat. My hard hat. They feel safe around me. I was gonna change it. I forgot. Alright, back we go. I feel like I should check to see if it's the water or the falling off the ledge. I'll check when we get into safety. Yeah, no OSHA violations. It's fair. I used to be a semi not actually licensed health and safety. I had a card that was signed that said I knew shit. I don't anymore. It's long expired. Okay. Fireflies walk, don't run. Yeah, we got that. No running or jumping. They're allergic to water if it begins raining. Yep. Unless you're in one of the tunnel. Okay, but then how am I supposed to get behind the waterfall? Take yourself back as you arrive. Take a few steps to one side or another. No, if you go forward right away, the steam from the vent will... Oh, I didn't even think about the steam. Walk across your little bridge. If you fall in the water, you're going to have to start over, so be careful. On the other side, go over to the right wall and walk over to the cave behind the waterfall. And I have to make a jump into the cave, but it has to be a standing jump. No running start. Oh, now I'm scared that the thunder's gonna scare them. What? They'll jostle them a bit, but they'll stick around for now. Okay, get away from the steam. I have to get over there and standing jump. Don't fall into the water. Jump, but don't run. Okay. This doesn't feel like I'm gonna make it if I'm not... Ooh. Jump. Okay, they're back. But that doesn't move me anywhere. I have no... I can't go forward or back. Did I lose some? I feel like I lost some. You're gonna have to make a jump into the cave, but it has to be a walking jump? Maybe? Will that be okay? Oh, jump forwards from standing? Can I do that? Yeah. Come back. Please 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 come back. I can't change my direction mid-air. They're not gonna come back. Like that, I guess? With literally no walking start? I mean, I'd take a step, but not, like, you know, a few steps. Like that. I bet it's like that. Oh god. Let me practice. That waterfall is so loud. Maybe like that. Maybe like that. Yep, 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 yep. Okay. Oh my god. When did it become 4 o'clock? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. If you truly love them, do a very exact jump, and if they feel the same, they'll come back to you. Clap your hands if you believe in fireflies. No. Just firefly lore. God, they're zooming. Chill, guys, chill. I know, you have no reason to trust me. None at all. Why are they zooming? Are we happy? Is that enough? God, I feel like their cluster or whatever is forming them is off. Like a fishing boo. Alright, see you guys later. You've never seen any fireflies in person? Oh, it's so cool to see them in person. We get them if you're in like the right kind of area. We get them a lot around here in the late summer, I think. The zoomies. Travada, thank you for that resub. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for 4 months. I appreciate that. I hope you continue to enjoy your couch and your emotes and this hot firefly walk in action. Gotta take your bugs on walks. Alright, this time we got it. I'm gonna overthink that jump. Don't you steam. That sells crystals, yeah. I like it. That can be our lore. Come back, come back. I know, I know. I clicked and I jumped and I didn't do it right. Well then what am I doing? How do I jump while standing? Jump slower? How? I'm not running. I'm not walking. I can't. Firefly season has already started there. They're so pretty. Nice. Actually, they may. I have no idea when they're gonna be out here. I haven't been outside at night except for when it's been raining in a while. That's nice though. Jump slow. I mean, I can jump like this. I can jump like this. I can run and jump. Woo! I can walk and jump. I was kind of thinking the same thing, MJ. Hi. I'm sorry. I was gonna tell everybody the way that you like fireflies. But I didn't. It's too cruel. I don't know what a standing jump with forward momentum is other than that. If I jump and then click, nothing happens. Yeah, the windshield's flat. If you fall in the water, you're going to have to start over, so be careful. Once on the other side, go over to the right wall and walk over to the cave behind the waterfall. Right wall, past our bridge. It has to be a... You're going to have to make a jump into the cave. It has to be a standing jump, no running start. This will jostle them a bit, but they'll stick around for now. Like, there's no in between. To rescue a lizard from my windshield today. I was halfway to work when I saw. Oh no, poor guy. Rebooting Firefly? I kind of hope they don't. With the original cast? Is it bad that I hope they don't? It was such a good thing on its own. They can't take the sky from me. Standing jump. Well, that seems like a walking jump to me. I don't know if there's any difference. I can do a tinier jump, maybe. I should just practice while we're in the other age. Because I'm gonna lose them. I'm gonna lose fireflies left and right. Never saw Firefly. The cliff ending on Alphas still bothers me though. I don't think I've heard of Alphas. Or if I have, I haven't seen it. Firefly was good. But yeah, they would definitely have to do it without Joss Whedon, I think. I'm running. Walking, 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 making friends with fireflies. Walking, 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 walking. Don't believe their little lies by not letting me jump. Okay, practice jumps. Please don't start raining. Normal jump. They get a little scared, and then they come back. Most of them. I do a normal jump and then walk, they disappear. You just have to wait. Hi. Okay. Is the second jump scaring them? Oh my god, you're right. That feels silly, but okay. Oh my god, they're like going around me. Okay, I hope that's enough because okay, we'll get more. I'm scared it's gonna start raining and then they're all gonna go away. Just have to quick tap, quick little jump, no other jumps, just the one. Might have to wait in this tunnel. don't you. Is it safe? Can't tell. Not that dark yet. Ooh. Okay. This time. We got it. Totally, absolutely, for real. No doubt in my mind. Why is it not doing it? I clicked and I jumped. I clicked and I jumped at the same time. I did the same thing that we did over... Now they're gonna be too scared. Can I calm them down in any way? No, it's not gonna work, is it? Look at how many times I can do it. Oh, I can't consistently do it. Have to click a little bit earlier. Dag nabbit! These goldarn lightning bugs. I feel like if you tried to pet it, you might squish it. Okay, is that enough? We're good? Alright, we have a little cluster. Practice jump? Practice jump. They come back? Yes, but I don't know if that means that they're gonna come back in the other age. So we're gonna reset them completely. And then quickly make our way back over to the linking book. They're so far apart. I hope that's okay. Huh? All right. Almost there. No big deal. Getting our steps in. Uh-huh. Cool. All right, the last trial. There's the tiny waterfall on the ledge after this. Oh, okay, it's fine. But they're not gonna like the jump. Okay, it's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Okay. Alright, now they're swinging. But now we can almost see. Wait, I could activate those? I feel like they didn't look clickable. Is this another one? No. Kinda looks like one, but I guess not. Okay. Was there anything over here? More bridges? Don't think it's gonna be very portable. Cool. Okay, up we go. Now that we can sort of almost see where we're going. Oh, a door? It doesn't get credit for her steps. I have done that before many times. Or if I go to the gym without my watch on, like, oh no, it's not gonna know that I exercised, even though I know that I exercised. Okay, cool. Do we need to go out here? There's the other path though, with the tiny waterfall. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna be able to see where I'm going, but I'm gonna wait. Oh, oh, oh! Huzzah! Oh my god. Wait, there were... That's where we came from. How did I make my way through here? Right? Tie Dr. Social. But then they're gonna run away from me. Is this the right thing to do? Another standing jump? Second light, small cave with another light, door. But that's fine for now. No, I don't want to go through the waterfall. What? I have to make another bridge somehow. No! I think these fireflies are useless now. I don't know exactly what's gonna happen, but we have to go through this waterfall first. Oh, hello. Is it this again? Is it the same thing? I have to push this all the way down there? To the tiny ledge? Thank God it weighs 1,000,000 pounds. And won't float away. Alright, I'm assuming this is what it wants me to do, since we had to do it with the other thing. Oh, but then how am I gonna get... Oh, it won't matter. Oh my god. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, this is a case where it would be nice to have more than one person, for sure. No, no. Get up there. And we push our little bridge to the other thing that needs a bridge. And pray that it doesn't fall off the tiny, tiny cliff. Oh god. I hope they respawn. Maybe if I, like, send it down the river, off the waterfall, it'll respawn if I need it to. This is also the wrong direction for it to be, but that's okay. Maybe? Oh my god. This is awful. Thank you, camera. That was helpful. No, 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 no. No, I feel like I'm backing up a trailer. Oh god, it's just gonna fall off. It's facing the wrong way. No, it might not matter, it might not matter. Oh, please don't fall. That is so tight. Are you kidding? No! I think there was another one up there. My question is, how am I supposed to fit that into that tiny ass waterfall crevice? I feel like I did a pretty good job pushing it around, being a bully, and... Oh... Huh. Huh. Is that what I'm... I mean, I didn't read this very thoroughly. I just saw that I needed to go through the big waterfall first. So I assumed, because we can only jump once with the fireflies, right? That's our jump over there. So we have this bridge, and then we're gonna have to make another bridge for there. Maybe I pushed the wrong object? I'm gonna have to go back and get fireflies again, either way. Okay, your object now is to make another makeshift bridge, so you don't need to jump to get in the cave behind the waterfall. Oh! Oh, I'm fine. Oh, I'm hard moding it. Oh, I'm fine. The bridge goes here. The bridge goes here, y'all. The bridge goes here. The bridge goes here? I think the bridge goes here. Does that fit? Does that work? I might need another one. Do I need another one? I think I need another one. Somehow. This is so janky. I think I need another one. And then we would walk. No, that would work. It's kind of like a floaty bridge. Woo, 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 woo. A float. I'm sure that's an episode of Practical Engineering. God damn it. Okay, back to the fireflies. Is this still good? Does this bridge still work? Did I jostle it? I did. Oh no. No, I didn't. I just put it the wrong way. But that's fine. That works. If it works, it works. Okay. Just a moment. Oh, I'm going the long way. Oh well, whatever. It's a victory lap. That may screw us over with rain. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. We're in a water-based age right now. Pokemon Channel's playing an episode celebrating water type. Nice. Yep. The Pokemon Company secretly wants Cyan. I would totally play a Myst game as Pokemon. I don't want that to be a thing, but I would play it. They don't need it. They've got enough cool ancient lore. Now we can get across with, hopefully, without scaring our little friends, and then we scare them a little bit at the tiny waterfall crossing. Just a little fear. It builds character. Pokemon with Myst gameplay or Myst with Pokemon gameplay? I was thinking Pokemon with Myst gameplay. But Myst with Pokemon gameplay? I don't even know how that would work. You're in the different ages and there's trainers around. This is another good puzzle, which isn't a Myst puzzle. This, the Firefly thing? Yeah. Yeah. I kind of like it. Like, it's fun, albeit terribly frustrating. And to me, wasn't super clear about moving the thing to make the bridge. But that's because I didn't fail. I have failed a bunch of times, but I learned about the functionality of the Fireflies a little early, I feel like. Some of the functionality of the Fireflies. And then proceeded to learn that I couldn't jump and all that good stuff. Oh, it's fine. Dinner's slow. I gotta make mashed potatoes and figure out how to properly roast carrots. Don't run! Oh, please don't let that have counted as a jump. I just accidentally started to run. That totally counts, doesn't it? I'm gonna make it all the way to the top and not be able to use them again, aren't I? They're not freaking out, though. Maybe not. Maybe it's okay. Maybe we're okay. You think it counted? Pillowy mounds of mashed potatoes. Yeah, I've never made them with half and half, but I don't have any milk, and I have half and half that's about to go bad. That'll still work, right? And shit tons of butter. Looks like a smaller swarm. Oh no! I'm gonna try it. I think you're right, but I'm gonna try it. Damn it! It was habit. Gonna be creamy. Good. Okay. I hope it's good because I really have no idea how the rest of the meal is gonna go. I've never done pork chops this way before, and I'm worried. I'm also not like, I don't have a lot of gravy experience. I think it tasted good. They're like smothered pork chops in a crock pot right now. Yeah, they're totally gonna not be my friend after this. It was like I don't know. I've made like a pork gravy. I've made like a regular gravy, but It's like it started off with the drippings of the pork chops being seared, you know, and fond and all that, and then mostly chicken stock and some seasonings and salt and pepper and flour, or like a roux, all that good stuff. But it also called for 1 beef bouillon cube, which I've never used a beef bouillon cube before. So I feel like we have 3 different meats in one gravy. But maybe it'll be fine. Okay, we still have some friends. We still have some friends. Oh, some that are holding out. My God, I love you. Lost you on the gravy. Yeah, I think it's kind of had like a little too much going on with it, but I decided to go with the recipe as it said. You know. You only like white gravy? Oh. Yeah, this is not a white gravy. This is a brown gravy. I don't even think I've ever had white gravy, honestly. It was such a thing, like, when I was growing up. Like, that was the gravy you put, like, on biscuits and everything else, and chicken fried steak and all that, but... Oh, I just needed to click in the right spot, didn't I? Yep. Alright, that was the last one. So we have the last door to go through. I guess I can yeet my fireflies. I think, though, I think we're gonna save going to the last door for tomorrow. Because I don't know what's gonna happen after. I don't know if we're like at the end or if there's a bunch more. So